Take, you running on the road, so get out the way, push the pedal to the floor, go all the way, yeah.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of the Wheelock S8, so let's get right into it. So I'm going to start by going over the appearance of the device. So, the speaker, like the actual speaker itself, is 8 inches, and this is a typical xenon tube strobe from Wheelock, but this specific one is high candela, and I'll get into that soon. I don't know the exact dimensions of the whole thing. I just know that the speaker itself is 8 inches, but if I had to guess, I'd say probably like 14 inches in total diameter. 13, 15, around there. And then on the back, despite the size of the speaker, of course, it's basically just your average Wheelock speaker strobe. If I zoom in there, you can see we have the terminal block. 2 terminals for the strobe and 2 terminals for the speaker, and you can adjust the wattage and volume and all that there. And yeah, if we look at the sticker right here, let me zoom in again. The model of this exact device is S8-24MCCH. And what the H stands for is high candela, because if you look in the strobe here, there's only 2 candela settings, 177 or 115, which are high candela settings. A way that you would commonly see these mounted on in buildings is a special Wheelock backbox, which I'll also get to in a second. But you can see there's 4 screw holes all around, and they fit perfectly, like they line up perfectly with that Wheelock backbox. So yeah, I think that's it for the appearance. And of course, as you can imagine, since this is a pretty big speaker strobe compared to most other speaker strobes, it's very loud. And this exact speaker strobe was actually featured in System Test 2, so if you watch that, you would have seen this in that video, so yeah. And the candela selector on S8s are actually inside of the R, that little switch right there. I don't have a little screwdriver right now, but you'd basically stick a little tiny flathead in there and just slide it to whatever candela you want. And right now, as you can see, I have it on 177. And just another quick thing I want to mention. Some of you guys have probably seen these Wheelock strobes that have these things on the sides. I'm not 100% sure what those are, but I think it's really cool. And this is also my only device in my collection now that has that. So that's actually pretty cool in my opinion. And of course, in the strobe there, you can see there's a bunch of reflectors to reflect the strobe light everywhere. And there's the actual xenon tube right there. And like most modern speaker strobes, this S8 has the option to do 25 or 70 volts. And yeah. So now I'm gonna put it on the Backbox, which I do actually have, which was also featured in System Test 2. So if you watch that, you would know that too. But anyways, let me actually just go over the box first. So it's specifically designed for S8s. This box won't really fit anything else. And it's a Wheelock CBB-8 speaker enclosure. And they give you, like, inside of the speaker at the bottom of it, or the back, whatever you want to call it, they give you this foamy stuff. And when I was unboxing it, I thought that was like just a packaging thing. So I started like taking it out, and then I realized it was supposed to be there. So that's why that hole is there, if any of you guys were wondering. But yeah, and here's some mounting holes that I cut out for installing it for System Test 2. So pretty cool. And now, of course, we got to see if it fits. And there it is. A lot of you guys have probably seen these in big department stores like Walmart's, Sam's Clubs, those kind of things. These are very common in those kind of stores, and you'll also commonly see them with these back boxes. So, yeah. I also just have a normal Wheelock E90 right here. You see these pretty much everywhere. And these are basically just a smaller version of that. And here's a size comparison. So yeah, these guys are definitely pretty big. Oh, also another thing, the font of the fire lettering. So you can see this is the kind of fire lettering that most Wheelock devices have. And then there's the S8. The letters are bigger and more spread out. So it's pretty cool. There's a comparison with them right next to each other. So yeah, I do actually also have the original box that the S8 came in right here. And if you watched my most recent unboxing video, this is in it. And yeah, it's a pretty big box, as you can see, compared to an E90, which I still have. Yeah, you could probably fit like 4 E90s in here in this box. You could probably fit like 8, but yeah. So it's a pretty big box just for one single speaker strobe. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. I know it was a kind of short video, but there really isn't much to say about S8s. They're pretty big, but besides their size, there really isn't much difference between them and E90s. So I guess that's going to do it for today's video. And what's that doing in there? It's not an S8. There we go. So that's going to do it for today's video. Definitely go check out System Test 2 if you didn't already. You can see this guy in action, and it's very loud. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. System Test 3 is coming soon too, so look out for that. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.
You running on the road, so get up.